for allowing me to set up the presentation appropriately, because I want to make sure that you, that you get a good experience. So again, my name is Holly Heyerman, and I'm here as a representation of Platinum Presenters. Platinum Presenters is an incredible team. You're going to hear a little bit about us today, but one thing that I really wanted to drive home for you was just take a deep breath. I'm going to do my absolute best to do this in 30 minutes. It's always my goal, right? But I get very excited about the information that sometimes I do go a little bit longer. So hang in there with me. If you want to grab a piece of paper, something to write with, you can jot down questions that you have, then fantastic. At the very end of this presentation, I'll hang out. I can answer questions for you, but you can always ask the person who invited you to the presentation as well. Here is what we're talking about tonight, okay? We're talking about everything that you need for a fit life. We're talking nutrition, workout programs, live workouts, supplements, the community that we have right here within Team Beachbody. And we're going to speak a little bit about what Beachbody is, our public expansion, right? The system, the products, and the business opportunity, which you're hearing about tonight, but also how you can take part in this incredible experience without even perhaps starting a business. Now, maybe you are here in order to hear about, maybe I do want to make a little extra income, but I'm not sure how. Fantastic, you're in the right place. Or if you're like, you know what, I just really want to focus on my own health and fitness and get great discounts, you're in the right place. If you're looking for a positive, motivated, welcoming community, you're in the right place. I guarantee that. I've been with Platinum Presenters for over 13 years, 13 and a half years. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. I signed up in June 2008. I was vice president of a certification company. So if you've ever heard of Shakeology Johnson, I actually was vice president of her company. We created Turbo Kick, PIO, and a program called Hip Hop Hustle and some other fitness certifications. And I was able to build this business, my Beachbody business, in just a couple hours a day. And I'm talking about some days it was 30 minutes, some days it was an hour and a half, but primarily I built my business driving to work, driving to the gym, and then driving to home during my drive time each and every day. I never took a lunch break while I was working at my day job, pretty much never, maybe to go grab an iced tea or a salad or something. But for the most part, I built this business in the car and then a little bit on the weekends for some computer time. And so, and I did it because I was $200,000 in debt. Go ahead, you can, yes, vomit in your mouth a little bit. I was $200,000 in debt. So I knew that I needed to make a change, even though I had an amazing job, never planned on leaving my job with Shakeology Johnson. However, when the time came for her to sell that company to Beachbody, then it was perfect timing for me just to do this. And so this is all I do now. I did hit the multi-million-dollar club in 4 years, just with Beachbody. And now I am a stay-at-home mom. I'm a full-time mom. I work part-time on my business. My husband works part-time on this as well. So we work together, and we're parents. We live in Orange County. We're buying a house here. We have no debt, and it's all because of this business opportunity. Now, of course, I do have to insert the actual income disclaimer that it all depends on your own personal effort, and it's not guaranteed. Like, there is no guarantee. Just because you become a coach, there is no guarantee of success. I want to ask you a couple questions though, okay? And I want you to please allow yourself just a few moments to dream, because I was the ultimate realist. I was the ultimate naysayer. It took me a very long time to actually decide that I would do this, because I didn't want my family and friends to run away from me. I didn't know that I even had the ability to make something like this a success. But I want you to close your eyes for just a moment and ask yourself, what would you do with an extra $100 a week? For me, in 2008, I was newly divorced. Like I said, massive debt. Creditors were calling. Things were getting repossessed. I literally was like borrowing money to buy groceries. So for me, $100 a week, even though I had a great job, my divorce decimated me financially. And so that $100 a week, my first goal I want to be able to buy groceries without having to ask somebody to do that for me. I want to be able to just make a salad without having to pick out only the good parts of the lettuce and like throw away the brown parts. That was life changing for me. What about an extra $200 a week? Well, by the time I started making $200 a week, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a serious game changer. You guys, you see me get teary eyed because this takes me all the way back 13 and a half years ago about how desperate I was to get out of the situation that I was in. That might not be your story, but I'm telling you that all of these things are possible, even $500 a week. When I started making $500 a week, I was like, is my life for real? Like, doing this, helping people in health and fitness. But what could you do with an extra $500 a week? That's an extra $2,000 a month. That's more than a lot of people make. And that's something about the power of this business, and the power of this business can definitely help you. And we're going to talk a little bit about how do you actually make that work for yourself. So first, we're going to start with the history of Beachbody, okay? I'm going so quick here because just know this, like the company was founded in 1998 and it was just a direct sales company. So somebody saw an infomercial, they bought the product. Like you've seen infomercials, I'm sure, P90X, Turbo Jam. I was actually in Turbo Jam. It was the first fitness video I was ever in. And now I've gone on to do literally like hundreds of fitness videos. But that was a fantastic workout program. And then in 2007, Beachbody launched Team Beachbody, which is actually the coach network. And that's what we're talking about tonight. That is the ability for people to earn an income based on their referrals. If they're able to help other people along the way. And the reason that Beachbody developed this whole system was because they saw, people were getting amazing results, and guess what was happening? Customers were basically selling P90X and Turbo Jam, and they were becoming such raving fans that the owners, Carl Deichler and John Congdon, said, you know what? We should give them a cut. Like, let's develop a program where if they refer people, then they can receive not only get a discount on their own product purchases, but they'll also receive commission. Therefore, Team Beachbody was formed. This is truly a network marketing company. So basically what that means is the more people that you help to become successful, the more successful that you will be yourself. So you can see we've had a slew of products come out since we began. And then another big thing happened when we launched Beachbody On Demand. Beachbody On Demand is basically networks for fitness, networks for fitness, Netflix for fitness, right? Anybody can do this, y'all. Have you caught on so far? Like I had some tech things in the beginning. I'm flipping up my words. Like literally anybody who wants to help other people and also make a difference in their own life can totally do this business. Like you don't have to be a polished professional in order to do something like this, right? So Beachbody On Demand, it houses over 1,500 different workouts. It was history changing because until then, we were all about DVDs. But Carl Deichler, being the visionary that he is, said, you know what? DVDs are going to go away. Everything's going to be streaming. And before it really even was a thing, we went to streaming fitness. And that was huge for us because it unlocked all of these programs. And it also enabled us to come up with even more products, more programs as we go. And you know what? We're just getting more. We have literally a fitness program for anyone, anywhere from a boxer, somebody who is in the military, somebody who wants a walking program, weightlifting, meditation. We literally have everything, something for everyone. And then we went on the New York Stock Exchange as well. Just recently, we joined forces. We're on the New York Stock Exchange. We're a publicly traded company now. And so we have even more backing, and it is absolutely phenomenal. We are taking the fitness industry by storm. And this coming from someone who was in the fitness industry, or I still am, I guess, technically. But my background, I have a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. And I've been in the fitness industry since the year 2000, worked in all various forms of it, from personal training to group fitness instructor. I still do that because I love teaching fitness classes so much. but I have seen nothing that compares to Beachbody On Demand. And now we have something called BOD Interactive, or we call it Body for short. And basically, everything you see about the streaming fitness, you can also become part of the podcast. If you want to, you can also work out live. We now have live workouts, which we've never had before. So this is such an incredible and just an insane opportunity. And you're here at this time for a reason. Like I said, Beachbody On Demand, it has amazing tools. All of these programs, I'm sure you've seen all these faces. I'm sure you recognize lots of these programs as well. You can stream on your phone, on your tablet, on your smart TV. We also have an app. It's all combined. So not only do you have access to your Beachbody On Demand, you can also get access to BOD Interactive, and as well, any type of nutrition and tracking. You track your weight there, you can track your measurements there, you track your food there, you get meal plans there, you get recipes there. It's so, so robust. And then finally, we have this entire thing called BOD Groups, which is basically our social media network, where you finish a workout, it says upgrade or update this, boom, it can post right into your BOD Groups about what workout you just did. You can post pictures there. You can go live. You can do videos. There's so much to do right there in BOD Groups. So I think you already heard a little bit about what makes Team Beachbody unique, but truly what makes Team Beachbody unique is we have all four things. We have 4 items. The most important: fitness, nutrition, community support, and rewards. We have those 4 things. Now, you can go on YouTube and you can find workouts. You can kind of piecemeal workouts here and there. Fine, yeah. You can find fitness in many, many places, but to find fitness and nutrition together, and also to find that community support and also reward program, it literally, in my opinion, second to none. And like I said about piecemealing your workouts together, every single workout program that Beachbody develops also has a nutrition program that follows it. So you get to log into your Beachbody On Demand. Not only do you see your list of workouts, but you also go over to program guides and materials, and it's going to tell you, here's your quick start guide. Here's how to get started. Here's what you do. Here's how you prepare. Here's how you shop. Here's all the things that you're going to need. And it is so robust. So robust. It is second to none. Oh, so here's some great things to talk about. So these are our top performing products and programs. The one on the under nutrition program, I'm in that column right now. And that's actually, I'm currently doing the 3-day refresh. And this scared me at first because it's a 3-day cleanse. And I'm thinking cleanse, I'm going to be going to the bathroom a lot. I'm going to be I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to have no energy. Absolutely false. I'm on day 2. I taught turbo yesterday. I actually am not hungry, like at all. It's surprising. We went to Knott's Berry Farm yesterday. I just brought my little snack with me. Totally fine, good to go. Great program. The average weight loss on this program is between 3 to 10 pounds in 3 days. Underneath that, we have another nutrition program called the 2B Mindset. Very, very good for people who don't want structured diet plan, but they just want more like intuitive type eating. Then we have 21-day fix, which is my personal fave. And it is where you like basically count your macros, your fats, your carbs, your proteins, etc. All of these programs can be used with all of our fitness programs, right? So we even have vegan tracks, we have vegetarian tracks, we have gluten-free products. We have so much to offer you. You see the programs in the middle, amazing workout programs. Then we have our performance products. Again, second to none. You guys, I get so excited because the more I learn about the products that we develop, Beachbody as a company, the more I know like how legit of a company we are. There are so many supplement companies out there that as soon as they have a big number of people who are on auto shipment every month, they change their formulation, they cut their costs way, 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 way down. So basically they take all the stuff that makes the product amazing to begin with, and they cut it down to just a bare minimum. And then all of a sudden the customers aren't getting the same results that they were getting before. And I actually had this experience before we had a collagen. I was taking a collagen by another company, and it worked amazing for the pain in my knees. I had a really bad, I've got issues with my knees. And It worked amazing for about the first 6 months. And then all of a sudden I realized it wasn't working for me anymore. And I talked to my rep, because this was not a Beachbody product. She said, yep, they changed the formulation and a lot of the customers are noticing they're not getting the results anymore. You guys, Shakeology and most of these products have been out for like a decade. And it's still delivering the same amazing results. Like, we even do our own clinical trials. Energize by itself has been shown to prove your performance by at least 5%. Can you imagine just giving yourself a 5% edge on every single workout? Are you going to get better results? Absolutely. Let's talk about Shakeology now. Every vitamin and mineral that you need, it has protein in it. It's not necessarily a protein shake, okay, but it does have protein in it. It has amino acids around the globe, superfoods, 15 different superfoods, probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, over 70 healthy ingredients. If you tried to recreate this shake yourself, it would cost you almost $900 to buy all of the ingredients and then get it in there. Now, Shakeology itself has over 200 quality control tests to it. Every single batch, over 200 tests, because they want to make sure that when you get those digestive enzymes, when you get the probiotics and prebiotics, they're still alive. Because did you know that there is no regulation on the supplement industry out there? So any regulation has to come from within the companies, typically. So we have such a gift that Carl and John and all developers over at Beachbody have just such high integrity in order to keep those quality ingredients moving strong. So let me tell you about my friend Angie. She actually signed up in 2008 as well. She was also a fitness instructor, master trainer. She went through IVF and she makes a full-time income for her entire household. Also a 9-star diamond. She's part of the Million Club also, along with me too. Who are coaches? They're just normal people. You do not have to be in the fitness industry, by the way. One of my most successful coaches is my mom. She's 71 years old. And her biggest year with Beachbody, I believe she made about $40,000. My mom. Okay. Amazing, right? And it pays the bills. It pays the bills. It's amazing that literally anyone can do this. I've had mostly not people who have ever had any experience in sales, by the way. I really should do that. I really should tell you that. You can still go to the gym if you really like the gym. We know that the way that you can become successful is by being a product of the product. Maybe you like a program. Maybe you really love Shakeology. Maybe you really love the business side of things, which is what really got me fired up and moving about this. Let me talk to you a little bit about what a preferred customer is. Now, maybe you're not quite ready to do the whole coaching thing and you're like, I don't really want to make an income. You don't have to. You can work on your own fitness journey first. You focus on workouts, you focus on your nutrition, you focus on your positive growth, you work with your coach and other people within the team, and you have fun, you get the motivation, the accountability, and the support, okay? Now, coaches also do some of the same things. We focus on our fitness, we focus on personal growth. Like, we're going to recommend that you just really dive deep into working on yourself, like how you believe in yourself, how you feel about yourself, and giving yourself that almost like pep talk each and every day. But there is a way to do it through personal development, through podcasting, through reading or listening to audio. So those are some things that coaches do, but coaches also have the ability to earn an income just by sharing what you're already doing. So if you're already doing your workouts, share that, invite other people along, and then maybe they'll become a customer for yours. Maybe you can help them along, or maybe they'll even join your team. Here is another really, really, really cool thing that we do as coaches, and not every team does this. Myself and my coach, Christine Dwyer, we're part of a collaboration with very successful Beachbody coaches. And each one of us represents, or we each claim a time slot. 3 different times a day, and we lead everyone through a power hour, what we call a power hour. And this is the sticking point that so many people, they don't know how to launch their coaching business because they just don't know what to do. So 3 times a day, you have a top-notch leader ranked in Beachbody, already knows what they're doing, is going to lead you through a power hour, and you actually do work on those power hours. So if there's nothing else that you do in your business except for join that 1 hour each and every day, your business will move. So let me talk to you a little bit about how to get the best bang for your buck. We have these amazing packages that you can get started with. If you bought all of this stuff separately, it's actually going to cost you over $500. So you get access to Body, you get access to both of our or all of our nutrition programs, you get Beachbody On Demand, right? VIP early access to 645. This one's totally optional. You don't have to get 645 if you don't even know what that is. Just get the generic standard Beachbody On Demand challenge pack. But this is the hottest program right now. It's based on like functional training. It gives you early access to that. You also get a 30-day supply of Shakeology. Now, if you've tried Shakeology, it's not your jam, don't even worry. Maybe you just need to try another flavor, or maybe you want to grab our performance stack, which is the pre and post workout. Okay, you can talk about those details with your coach, but just look at all the list of the things that you get. You also get equipment, you get the containers, you get the portion fix, you get 2B mindset, you get a quick start guide, you get a shaker cup. Holy tamales. And this one has a deal of $160. Shakeology just by itself as a customer is $129. Now you as a coach would save, or even preferred customer would save 25%. So it's only going to be about $100 for you, a little bit. So you can see how this deal of 160 is a tremendous savings. And plus we have this 100% money back guarantee as well. So what do you want to do? Do you want to become a coach, or do you want to become a preferred customer, right? So in order to join as a coach, usually that fee is $39.95. However, if you got this package, let me see if I can back up one. Yes, this package includes your coach fee. It also includes your preferred customer fee too, okay? So this includes that, it's waived. Now, if you wanted to join only as a preferred customer and not get that package, it's just $15.95. But I do recommend, of course, if you want to start making changes in your life and your body, highly recommend, let's at least get you started with a product that you're going to be using, or at least a program, Beachbody On Demand, something like that. I always tell my coaches, like, you can't tell people to go see a movie that you've never seen yourself. So you need to be able to experience things in order to be able to share them. So here's some sign up options that we have available for you today. Number one, you can become a coach. You get 25% discount. You can earn income, 25% commissions. We also have more earning. I'll tell you about even greater earnings, right? Earning potential, because trust me, I didn't get into the multi-million-dollar club by selling products. I did it by building a team of people. And the most successful coaches are the ones who gather up people who want to become preferred customers or coaches and say, let's link arms and let's do this together. Let's figure this out together. You also get coach mentorship, training, support tools. We have events. Preferred customer gets the same discounts. You don't have to enter a social security number. You don't get any of the marketing tools like asking you to, coach, any pressure like that. But you also have that same access to your coach, your mentor, the person who invited you to this. You have all of that same access. However, you don't have the earning opportunity. Now you can, if you decide later on that you want that, you can upgrade to become a coach, or of course you can get started with a customer. You are always going to get the community support. We don't have any discounts offered just for traditional customers. Okay, so if you're like, Holly, show me the money. Like, teach me a little bit more about how do I actually make this happen? Listen, I can't go into so many details. I'll be very honest with you, your head will like explode, right? It's already probably exploding with information. But what I can tell you is this: coaches, when you first get started, you're a coach. Okay, that's if you want to earn an income doing this. You're a coach. You make 25% on all your orders. Okay, any customers that buy from you, you're going to earn 25%. Now, every single time you bring people into the business, either preferred customers or coaches, then you will what we call rank advance. And your first stop of rank advancement is now you're an emerald coach, right? And it just goes up from there. We got ruby, we got diamond, and then from there you get into the star diamonds, like you heard me mention from a few other people. You still make that 25% commission, but you also unlock what's called team cycle bonus. And this is where residual income starts to come into the mix. Let me show you an example of residual income. Okay. If you only helped 3 people each month, then you don't only make an income off of their initial purchase. But as long as you continue to support and help them, they will continue to renew their Shakeology, their Beachbody On Demand, any products that they're on. And you're going to create a residual income from that. So you can see the first month, by helping 3 people, you would earn 132. The second month, 247. The third month, 304. How does that work? Because each month you're only helping 3 people, but then you're just keeping those other people connected and assisting them along. By month 4, you would add, let me just move myself here. Month 4, $431. You would very, very well make back your investment and then some. $1,100 in 4 months. And that is possible. 100% is possible. I'm sitting here to tell you that not only me, but literally hundreds, if not thousands of other people have done it within their first couple months. So what else can you expect? Because you want to know, like, what kind of help and support do you have when you come on board with Platinum Presenters? We have a coach orientation training, so you don't have to figure it out on your own. Right there in your Coach Online office, we also have tools, trainings. None of this stuff existed when I became a coach, by the way. We had to make things up as we went. We have an entire university that will teach you everything from how do I post on social media to how do I understand the compensation plan thoroughly, so I know how to create $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month, right? Social media training. We have annual events. We actually have quarterly events. So much fun, and plus a big part of our community. Some of the perks of coaching: friendship, community, vacations. I'm actually going to Punta Cana, thanks to Beachbody, on a reward trip next April, which is so awesome and exciting. You get to transform yourself. You get to help other people around you get transformed too. It truly, truly, truly is it's a huge opportunity. And you heard me, I mean, if you saw me kind of teary-eyed in the beginning, like looking at what my life was then, always stressed. I didn't even mention I was working 60 to 70 hours a week, and some weeks, 30 of those hours were completely physical. And I'm not even joking you. I was on an average week, I was teaching about 10 classes a week, hardcore exercising 10 hours a week. That's a lot on your body. And then I also, because I had to make ends meet, I did fitness certifications on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. And some of those days were 10 hours each day, hardcore physical fitness certifications. So some weeks I was exercising 30 hours. I was completely mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted. And then Beachbody. And then this came into my life. And it's made a huge, huge difference. So listen, I have a very important question with you. Is what you're doing right now going to get you where you want to go? Is it? Like right now, what you're doing right now going to get you where you want to go? And if the answer is no, then you got to do something different. And I knew in 2008, I knew I had to do something different. I felt like I was on a never-ending hamster wheel. You might be feeling like that about your health or your fitness right now. Or maybe you're just like, you know what? They look like fun. Let's jump in that party. And I guarantee you, it will be a party. You got to plug in. Here's what we need to do next. I want to encourage you to reach out to the person who invited you to this presentation. And I want you to tell them, hey, yeah, I just finished the presentation. What are my next steps? And even if you just get started as a customer, preferred customer, we want to welcome you into our community. So no matter what, let's get this party started. Thank you so much for taking the time to be there. Let me go ahead and stop my screen share really quick. Do a couple other things. And then if you have a question, let me go ahead and stop the recording. That way you're not shy, you can ask a question.